Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Limp Podcast with Esmerlyn, the podcast where we learn, grow, and talk about topics that truly matter. My name is Esmerlyn, and I'm so happy to have you here today. In this episode, we're going to talk about something that affects every single one of us: mental health. When people hear the word health, they often think about physical health. They think about exercising, eating healthy foods, drinking enough water, or getting enough sleep. All of these things are important. Taking care of our bodies helps us live healthier and happier lives. However, there is another type of health that deserves just as much attention: our mental health. Mental health affects how we think, how we feel, how we make decisions, and how we interact with the people around us. It influences our relationships, our performance at school or work, and even how we see ourselves. Unfortunately, many people take care of their physical health while completely ignoring their mental well-being. They may visit a doctor when they have a physical illness, but they don't always pay attention to stress, anxiety, sadness, or emotional exhaustion. The truth is that mental health is just as important as physical health. Imagine trying to run a race with an injured leg. It would be difficult because your body would not be functioning properly. In the same way, when our minds are overwhelmed, stressed, or emotionally exhausted, it becomes harder to focus, learn, work, and enjoy life. That is why protecting our mental health is not a luxury. It is a necessity. One of the first steps to protecting our mental health is recognizing that our emotions matter. Many people grow up believing they should hide their feelings or pretend that everything is fine. But emotions are part of being human. Feeling sad, frustrated, worried, or overwhelmed does not make someone weak. It makes them human. Learning to acknowledge our feelings can help us understand ourselves better. Instead of ignoring our emotions, we can ask ourselves simple questions. Why am I feeling this way? What is causing this stress? What can I do to support myself right now? Another important way to protect our mental health is by taking breaks. In today's world, many people feel pressure to be productive all the time. They study, work, scroll through social media, and constantly compare themselves to others. But our minds need rest. Just as our bodies need sleep after a long day, our minds need moments of relaxation and recovery. Taking a walk, listening to music, reading a book, spending time in nature, or talking with a friend can help reduce stress and improve emotional well-being. Social connections also play a major role in mental health. Human beings are not meant to face life's challenges completely alone. Having supportive friends, family members, teachers, or mentors can make a huge difference. Sometimes, simply talking about our worries with someone we trust can help us feel lighter and more understood. It's also important to remember that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Many people believe they must solve every problem on their own. However, reaching out for support when needed shows courage and self-awareness. Whether it's a trusted friend, family member, counselor, or mental health professional, seeking help can be one of the healthiest decisions a person can make. Another reason mental health deserves attention is because it affects our physical health as well. When we experience long periods of stress, our bodies can react in different ways. Some people experience headaches, trouble sleeping, fatigue, or difficulty concentrating. This shows that our minds and bodies are deeply connected. Taking care of our mental health can improve our overall quality of life. Simple habits such as getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, practicing gratitude, limiting negative social media consumption, and spending time with positive people can all contribute to better mental well-being. Before we finish today's episode, I want you to remember something important. You do not have to be perfect to take care of your mental health. You do not have to feel happy every single day. What matters is learning to care for yourself with kindness, patience, and understanding. Mental health is not something we should only think about during difficult times. It is something we should protect every day, just like we protect our physical health. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Limp Podcast with Esmerlyn. I hope this conversation reminds you that your thoughts, feelings, and emotions matter. Take care of your body, but also take care of your mind. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and remember to be kind to yourself. Goodbye, everyone.